All right, so this many of you have seen before. Other people have been wearing them for years. I've had mine for years too. This is the Lester River Boreal Bushcraft shirt. I love it. It's awesome. I'm not really going to focus much on the shirt itself in this video. What I want to talk about is what I keep inside of it all the time during the time of year that I would wear this, which is when it's cold. Sure not going to wear this in the middle of January or July or August, but right now it's March 1st, and I'm going to show what I keep in here. So I'm just going to start pulling stuff out of my pockets. So here's a pair of smart wool gloves, which fit really nice over these fingerless wool gloves. These are what, minus 33? Yeah, these are minus 33. These are smart wool. Got those in there. Oh, this neck buff was in there before until I decided to actually wear it. So I'll keep that in there. Sometimes I'll keep this hat in there as well. Tissues. I'm a big believer. Once it gets cold and it's snowy and windy, my nose starts to run, I always make sure that I have tissues. Be prepared. I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared. Something so simple as tissues. Okay, so here's a pair of hand warmers. Just keep them in there. Let's see what else we got in these pockets. Oh, another pair of hand warmers. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Tissue, just a loose one. Let's put it right back in there. Now I'm going to open up the zipper. What's in the zippered pouch that I'm pulling out right now is always in here. It's right here. What do you know? More tissues. So I've got a backup unopened in the zippered pouch. This one's open for me to use. That way I've always got tissues, right? Okay. So here we've got an Opinel number 8 in stainless. The reason why is because if it's cold, there could be rain, snow, sleet, hail, whatever. I want to be able to put this in there. This just stays in here. If I need it, it's there. Stainless works for me for that. Let's see, what's in here? I think this is just a pouch of, this is my cordage. So let's get this opened up. So I like to have some cordage in here, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. The bottom of the Boreal shirt, it's got it so I can cinch this up right here, right? So I can cinch up on the shirt if I want to try to keep out some of the wind. But sometimes it's nice to be able to make a little bit of a belt. And so I've got some paracord in here, two little hanks of paracord, so that I can actually make a belt on the outside to tighten that up even more. And so I've just got, in this little pouch, I've just got 2 hanks of paracord. Now this is a Kleenex package with a Ranger band around it, and inside, what do you know? More hand warmers. So even if I use the ones that I have on the not zipped in, I've got one pair that's zipped in there for an emergency. Now what do you guess this is? Ranger band on the outside. Let's see what we have. Here we have a fire kit. All right, I'm going to bring this in close. What do we got there? We've got some fat wood. We've got a mini bic with some Ranger band on there. I've got these little like matchsticks size fat wood. They're already like a matchstick, right? I've got some already prepared jute, right? Already fluffed up, ready to go, right? Now here I've got from Pocket Bellows their Baddest Bee fire fuses. And on the bottom, I've got some live fire. All that's in here, right? A bunch of little fat wood matchsticks. Now the question is, am I going to be able to get a fire with that? Well, yeah, I think so. I don't doubt my ability to be able to do that at all. So, not worry about it. How you doing?
Good.
It's a beautiful dog. So I'm going to get this stuff in here. It's a little tricky getting it all in here. But that's pretty comprehensive. What do I got? Five of these matchsticks. You know? Plus the live fire, plus the Baddest Bees, plus this already prepared. Well, I got one piece that's not prepared, and the rest is, but that's going to get me a fire. Plus, I've got the Ranger band on the outside. I'm not worried about it. I mean, what is the common denominator of all of these things that are in here? It's cold out, so I'm going to have gloves, I'm going to have my buff, I'm going to have hand warmers, I'm going to have tissues, I'm going to have a fire kit with a knife. I mean, if something happens, I'm already wearing a wool blanket, right? I need to stay warm. So this stuff just stays on the inside. That rope, you know, that's not to build a shelter. It's to deal with that first element of cover, which is the clothes that I'm wearing. How can I, tighten that up a little bit to help keep the wind out? So I've got that. Of course, this could be used to wipe my butt if I need to. I can use it for the fire if I need to. And so all of this goes into the inner zippered pouch inside of this. There you go, it's zipped up. And then these go in those front pouches. And your gloves, this buff, hat. And if I'm going out into the woods, I've got all this stuff with me. I've got a knife. I've got a fire kit. I've got some cordage with me. Tighten this up, nice and warm. It's not terribly cold today, so I'm keeping it loose. But every time I go out, this is the stuff that I have in here. Now, normally I'm also going to have my cell phone and my keys. With my keys, I've got a ferrocerium rod. I've got a 3-night flashlight. I've got a little Victorinox, Swiss Army knife. I've got an Exotac lighter. So I'm going to have all that stuff. I'm going to have my cell phone. I usually have a battery charger in there for my cell phone. All right. So I've got my cell phone. I've got an Anchor charger. That's all going to be in here too, but what I wanted to show was what's always in here. If it's winter, I'm going to have a pair of gloves, I'm going to have a buff or two and a hat, and then that core inside the zippered pouch, that never comes out of there. I mean, I might wear this hat with some other jacket or whatever, you know, I might take the gloves out of here, but I'm going to put them back. But inside, there's that knife, that fire kit, that cordage, and the Kleenex. You know, tissues are always going to be in there. So I'm good to go. Anytime I grab this, I'm in a pretty good situation. Now, one of the things I will tell you, though, about wearing this is underneath, I like to wear something slippery. This is down, and it makes putting the wool over it really easy because it just slides right on. If I try to put wool underneath the wool, it's harder to put on, it's harder to take off. But if I put something, you know, slippery like that on there, it just goes on and off, and then no problem. So anyway, I think that's about it for this video. Just wanted to kind of give you a little insight as to what I keep inside of my Lester River Bushcraft Boreal shirt. And if there's anything, if you do something similar like that and just keep a little kit inside of yours, let me know what you put in there. If you like this video, subscribe, hit like, you know, the routine, whatever, do all that good stuff. You know, help me out, show me that you are interested, and leave some comments. What do you think? If you've got a Lester River Bushcraft, the Boreal shirt, what do you think of it? You know, how do you use it to layer? What do you keep inside of these awesome pockets down here? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.